Two, Curtis Blackburn, Isaac Delaporte from row 3, Chelsea Gwen and Jared Coots from row 4, Chloe Della and Max Richter from row 5. So 2 South Australians in the field of 10 to go around over 8 laps. Heat 11 of the National Junior Sedan Championship, brought to you by Maul Engines and Race Parts. This weekend is the major sponsor, but Coates High, big thanks to them. They're supporting Heat 11 as they just make their way out of turn 4 to greet the green flag from Ian Crowe, run away. Straight away, Mitchell Baker is at the top 10 in the point score. After 2 completed rounds, he's looking like he wants to make his way forward. They're 3 wide out of turn number 2 for the first time. Mortimer in the middle, Della on the low line, and Baker on the outside. They're going to be 3 wide as they go into turn number 3. And Mitchell Baker doing a great job in car number 9 for Western Regional Towing up there in Jurien Bay. Got Hayden Mortimer and Taj Vanzetti making a bit of contact. Delaporte, Blackburn and Chelsea Gwen, who will get quicker and quicker as the weekend goes on as she gets more used to the high speeds here in Collie. But Blackburn working on the bottom.
Oh, there's a little bit of contact from Gwen further back in the field and hits Delaporte, and they go at it. But look at this battle for the lead here. Mitchell Baker on the outside of Della. This is heat race 11, and it's a belter at the moment. Racetrack is dialed in nice after that light sprinkle of water earlier on. Della leads from Baker, both impressive here as they rip down the back straight into turn 3 and 4. And they are still side by side. Baker has a run on the outside. There is nothing in it as they go past the flagman. That time by look at Baker rip the top, Smalley.
He does indeed. Mitchell Baker goes to the lead, looking to become the second driver this weekend to win multiple heat races. Blake Owenhour's undefeated so far, but Mitchell Baker, he'd love 2 heat race wins on the opening night. He's doing an outstanding job in car number 9 as he works his pace way past the start-finish line from Kane Della. And Tony, look at Blackburn on the outside of Taj Vanzetti. A great battle for 3rd and 4th, just ahead of the South Australian Chelsea Gwynn.
Blackburn ran the top to get his second, or to win his second heat race. He switches back to the bottom here on Vanzetti, and they go toe-to-toe through turn 4. Baker is impressive out in front and throws down a 21.6 second lap. That is electric. Only 1:10. The fastest lap we've seen tonight. Della is closing again though. Has he got checked? Or both of them got checked by Richter, who's just rolling around on the bottom and doing a great job. Staying of the way. Della right behind Baker with 2 to go.
Yeah, Mitchell Baker looking to hold on to this one. We've completed 6 laps. Kane Della sits in second. Curtis Blackburn tries. He may just can't find a way past Taj Vanzetti. The charade got a little bit untidy on the exit of turn 2. They were side by side as they went past the Griffin Cole sign into turn number 3. Chelsea Gwynn still sits there in 5th from Delaporte. Further back, the second of the Della siblings in this race. That's Chloe Della with a white flag on display. Mitchell Baker, this has been outstanding. Look at the lap time the last time around, 21.406. He is absolutely flying in car number 9. And he leads by 1.1 seconds out of turn 4 for the last time. Mitchell Baker collects his second heat win of the weekend or the night as well in the National Junior Sedan Championship. He defeats Della, Vanzetti, Blackburn. Chelsea Gwynn will be 5th from Delaporte. Chloe Della, Hayden Mortimer, Jared Coots, and the South Australia 12 of Max Richter rounds them out.
Some unbelievable speed there, Alan. The last lap he did in a 21.758. His fast lap was a 21.406.
What a performance by Mitchell Baker. Wow, mate. That car was flying. You've just thrown down the fastest lap of the night too.
Thank you. Just like to thank Mum and Dad and everyone else, Bo Riley, all my sponsors, John Purse, Western Regional Towing, Craig Wiring Looms, everyone who's helping out my brother. Yeah, just like to thank everyone.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Let's look at the grids for Heat 12. We're still solid yellow, though. They're getting a little uppity on the front here. But we're still solid yellow. No, we're going out. We're going to go green. Lexi Smith and Jasmine Arnold. And we are green, green, green in heat race number 12. Arnold gets a good start. Oh, and a little bit of, a little massage into turn 1 and 2. And Webb got sideways and she hit that little ledge on the inside. It just bicycled up enough but popped back down, thankfully, on four wheels. Nice and tight. A pair of white cars, Schrade on the outside and Excel on the inside. It's looking pretty good. They roll around at a nice pace. They're getting a little keen further back, but we go green and Arnold gets a great start. I think they're about 5 across the racetrack there, and Dean Schofield shot out of a cannon, rockets the 22 into position 2, and he sets his sights on Jasmine Arnold in heat race number 12. Look at this battle. They're right across the racetrack. Further back, and Schofield is coming. We put the first lap in the books. Jasmine Arnold leads, but here comes Schofield.
Well, Jasmine Arnold's been doing a great job here, but Dean Schofield, he made a great move at the start. He's right on the tail of Jasmine. Can Jasmine hang on, however, and be the second girl to win a race here? It could be fantastic to see as she comes out of turn 4 in the front straightaway. Dean Schofield comes up underneath, takes over the race lead. Back in third place there will be Jai Pack now. And the next car through, Lexi Smith, Aidan Doak, Tanika Webb. Possum Lawrence is there. Aaron Fraser's dropped back to 8th, L.
He has indeed, but Dean Schofield hits the front. They've had all sorts of mechanical issues in the last 24 hours to contend with. The team supported by Macquarie Brown Earth moving up there in Broome. But Dean Schofield's got the nose in front with 5 laps remaining in Heat 12. Jasmine Arnold just sits back in second. This is her third national title in a row, and her final one in her junior sedan career. Sits in third. Jai Pack from P11 up into third place in car number 78. What a drive in the Hyundai Excel. Fantastic stuff. Further back to Lexi Smith, Aidan Doak, and Tanika Webb. But Dean Schofield, this will do his chances no harm at all this weekend. He's absolutely flying in car number 22.
Doing a terrific job out in front in that number 22. Got about 6 car lengths over Jasmine Arnold. Jai Pack has just put down the fastest lap of the race. Schofield crossed up, and he's going to throw his lap. Oh, wow. Yellow's come on at a perfect time for your race leader. Shatea Herbert has spun around in the 44. And here comes an official marking, just marching towards the main straight. Gives them the index finger just to steady down. Take a breath. It's getting a little bit antsy out there, and the junior sedans are getting keen, boys.
They are indeed. I know there's some big points on offer here, Rhino, in this heat race, but 4 to go. So we're halfway home in heat number 12.
Al, I'll tell you what is great to see. So many cars still starting in the heat races at this hour of the night. In the seniors, the street stock productions, you'll probably see half that field because they really push their cars to the limit, but this is fantastic to see.
It is great to see. We love the junior sedan action. The Moyle Engines and Race Parts SSA National Junior Sedan title, night number 1. And Schofield stands on the fun button down the main straight, opens up a couple of car lengths already, and look at Jai Pack in the 78, goes straight to the bottom, and Pack will take over position 2. Schofield leads from Pack. Back to Jasmine Arnold now in third position. Smith is 4th, and Schofield has got 3 laps to hang on here in heat race number 12.
He does indeed. Can Jai Pack find a way past? He has a little bit of a bobble on the exit of turn number 2. Must went 2 wheels over the curb on the exit of that corner. Jasmine Arnold just reeling him in a little bit. That battle for 4th on back's pretty cool between Lexi Smith, Aidan Doak, and Tanika Webb. Her confidence would have taken a bit of a hit last night. No pun intended after she found the concrete wall in turn 3, but she's doing a great job in 6th place. From Possum Lawrence, Aaron Fraser, Olivia Vero, Shatea Herbert, and Jaden Blackburn. So all 11 cars at the start of the race remain out there. And Dean Schofield has managed to weather the storm, so to speak, on the cars behind him. He's only got 1 to run. He's got a healthy gap now back to Jai Pack. As I speak, Jai Pack lays down a very quick time, 21.729. But I think it's going to be a case of a little bit too little too late for Jai Pack, as he has a big lunge into turn number 3, trying to reel in Dean Schofield, but he's not going to mow him down, and Dean Schofield will hold on and score 36 points in Heat 12. He defeats the 78 of Jai Pack. Jasmine Arnold will be 3rd in 26 from the 133. For Riverside Mechanical and Barriga, is Lexi Smith. Aidan Doak will be 5th in 24 from the 3.43 of Tanika Webb. 7th was the 66 of Possum Lawrence. Further back, the 11 of Erin Fraser. 25, Olivia Varro. 171, Jaden Blackburn stole 10th on the line from the 44 of Shatea Herbert. But it's been a big 24 hours for the team. But Dean Schofield scores the victory in Heat 12.
Yeah, his best time in the race was a 21.960, but the best time of the race was Jai Pack with a 21.728, but he couldn't keep it consistent. He just couldn't keep the consistent times up throughout the 8 laps, but certainly a great race indeed for the 11 starters, 11 finishers.
We'll get him to drop his window net down.
We had to tell him we're a smoke-free venue.
That's exactly right, and he's a happy winner, heat winner in the National Championship. Well done, Heat. Good job.
Cheers.
Car was pretty good, and you must be happy with that, especially after that oil problem yesterday.
Yeah, just had to replace the manifold really. Big thank you to Collie being hired though for letting us use his workshop.
Good on you, mate. Congratulations. Well done to Dean Schofield, our winner of heat race number 12. Let's have a look at those crits for the next one coming your way. And Race Tech Steel for their support this weekend of our live stream. Oldfield is at the point here and set for a dispatch past Palmer's Corner. They're rolling around at a good pace too. They're pretty keen. And we go green as Irving. Irving on the outside will try 3 wide into turn 1. Oldfield on the bottom in the 84. Throws a couple of wheels, potentially on the infield. But he leads down the back chute into turn 3 and 4. McKellar is second. Irving and Brody Day, your top 5. Alicia Cooper is 5th. Zoe Young. Riley Dunn's come from the back row up into position 6 already in the 55, and he is rolling through the field in that orange Hyundai XL.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, there's some great racing out there, but it's Bo Oldfield in this one. But have a look at the challenge there for 3rd and 4th at the moment. Brody Day trying to get past Jai Irving, and well, gee whiz, it's a heck of a race here, Al, as they get through these laps. They've spread out a little bit now, but down the back straight, Cody McKellar in second, and he's under a bit of pressure.
He is indeed, is Jai Irving out of Hamilton and Victoria, nipping at the heels of Broom's Cody McKellar from opposite ends of Australia. Those two drivers battling for 2nd and 3rd. Irving looks to the inside of Cody McKellar and Brody Day. He's having a great weekend so far. He's sitting in 4th in car 8. Further back, Alicia Cooper's also doing a great job, and Riley Dunn in car number 55. He's come from the 5th row and is now challenging for 5th place down the inside of the 13 car of Alicia Cooper as we're halfway home this time around. 4 down and 4 to run, and Bo Oldfield, he leads by over a second back to the 17 of Cody McKellar.
Riley Dunn is absolutely flying here. Look at Brody Day get up on the inside. That yellow Hyundai XL is super quick. He moves up into position 3, and here comes Riley Dunn up on the inside of Irving. Victoria VWA for 4th and 5th in heat race 13 here. Bo Oldfield is gone. Riley Dunn challenges, locks down on the bottom of the racetrack. Irving stays in the middle. They're side by side down the back chute. And this is fantastic stuff with 2 to go.
It's a frightening exhibition out there for 4th and 5th. It's Irving has now dropped back, and Riley Dunn has moved up one, but the race leader, Bo Oldfield, as he goes into the back straightaway, he hasn't got much time to go, and he's going to pick himself up a win here as we head on down the back straight. Cody McKellar hanging on to 2nd place, and where's Brody Day got to? He might have moved up to 2nd now, has he? Down the front straightaway, it's Brody Day in 2nd. McKellar's gone back to 3rd. Then it's Riley Dunn in 4th. And in one lap, it's amazing how many times you can have a change and not see it. As they head on down the back straight for the final time, it'll be Bo Oldfield coming into the front straight. Bring him on home, people. A great win for Bo Oldfield in car number 84, followed by Brody Day from Narrogin. Back then to Cody McKellar. Riley Dunn, Jai Irvine for 5th place, Riley Hanson in 6th, Alicia Cooper coming home 7th, Zoe Young in 8th, Jonty Barnsby in 9th, and what happened to Bradley Chant there, Al? He finished in 10th place.
He did indeed, but how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Put your hands together for Bo Oldfield, his first heat win in this weekend's Junior Sedan National title and the nationwide signs, number 84.
What a job by Bo Oldfield to get the chocolates and get this rocket ship into victory lane on night one of the national title. Well done, 36 points.
Cheers. I can't do anything, like I said, with my mum and dad. Nothing could be done without them. They always take me to great races, and can't thank everyone for putting on a great track. More race parts for sponsoring this and also sponsoring me, helping my stuff. We'd like to thank Redline Roll Cages, Memorial Race Parts, Carbusters, Homes by Robs, Rumble Ford, TLC, Sticket Suspension, Ultra Engines, and I probably forgot some, I always do. I can't thank any of them enough.
Good on you, mate. Congratulations. And I reckon you might sneak into the pit. We'll get a photo of that. You're probably sneaking in the pit and watch Uncle Warren now, eh?
Yeah, that's what we have been doing lately, so it'll be great. Hopefully he can win it for us.
Good on you, mate. Here, you hang on there, mate, and get a photo.
Round. This is event number 19, Heat 14 of the 2019-2020 More Engines and Race Parts SSA National Junior Sedan title, the 18th running of this title, and for the second time held here in Collie.
Yes, Al, in 2003, a very special event for us, the inaugural Junior Sedan National title. They're ready to go, mate. You got them?
Do indeed, as they're nearly 3 wide, and Blake Owen now straight away from a long way back in the field is already up into second place by turn number 2, and will challenge Deegan McNally as they come out of turn 2 and down the back straight. And Blake Owen, now the West Australian champion, hits the lead on lap number 1. There's further back the South Australian car of Corey Richter working his way forward in the entry out of Renmark in that part of the world. So it's Owen out, McNally, and Isaac Davies looks to the bottom in Cardinals corner for the second occasion. He's on the inside of Deeg McNally. The 2 Hyundai Excels race side by side past the Griffin Cole sign into turn 3. There's further back Rory Elson Beaumont from P9, who's already up in 4th place.
I tell you what, Deegan McNally's driving a heck of a race here, and only a new start junior, been in racing for 12 months, and here he is fighting it with Isaac Davies as they go down the back straightaway. Deegan McNally hangs on to second place. Isaac Davies back there in third again. Isaac Davies comes in underneath of McNally. McNally's not giving in. Coming out of turn 4, well, Davies carries him high, and I'd say that's going to be it for Deegan. He now drops off the pace. Well, what a turnabout things. Rory Elson Beaumont's in 4th place. He's still a fair bit off the pace there. But the race leader, Blake Iwan, out travelling at 21.687 for the last lap. So he's doing some quick times out here as he comes down the front straightaway in the red line, number 24. Followed by Isaac Davies, Deegan McNally. We go back then to number 26, Rory Elson Beaumont. Tyson Blackburn in 117. Down the track a little bit there to Georgia Davies and car number 16, Corey Richter. And the next car through was Emma Ahern. But out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway, Ryan, this Blake Iwanhour's got a fair pace about it.
He just throws down a 21.596 as well. So he's rolling around really nice. The Western Australian champion. Look at him go to work. Car is super smooth. Just wheels in through 3 and 4. Car drives off the corner nice. He comes down the main straight, points and shoots. And Iwanhour is quick here and looking to go 3 from 3 on night 1 of the national title. Davies is second, McNally is third. Both of those cars run a little wide out of turn 2 that time. Rory Elson Beaumont is 4th in the 26th. Iwanhour last lap as he rolls past some of the back markers, comes up on one of the second Collie drivers. And Georgia Davis, Iwanhour goes to the top through 3 and 4. And he's been perfect all night. That'll be 3 wins from 3 starts. Blake Iwanhour wins heat race number 14. Isaac Davies home in second. McNally will be home in 4th. Elson Beaumont 4th. Tyson Blackburn will be home in 5th. And then it is daylight to the rest. What a drive by the WA champ.
Is he going to be the Australian champion in the making here? We'll just have to wait and see. Plenty more to go yet.
Well, that's 3 from 3. We've got another one there for the shed wall, mate. And I don't know, there's not much to say. You're just rolling around pretty good. Car's good. Driver's good.
Yeah, it was the best you can really do, I guess.
So what are you going to do? You get up early in the morning, or you get up early, have some breakfast, or you sleep into lunchtime? What's Blake get up to tomorrow?
I'll probably just have a sleep and go for a swim or something.
Is that right? What are you going to have for breakfast? You going to have cornflakes, Nutrigrains? What do you have for brekkie?
I don't know, whatever's in the fridge.
Good on you, mate. Well done. Congratulations, your winner of Heat 14.
Mitchell Delaport, the WA77, and Brandon Buzan, Tony, will start from P10. He will definitely make his presence felt in car number 198.
He's certainly got his work cut out for him this time, and let's hope that Brooke Sutton can get the car going. She's had a bit of trouble and hasn't been able to do much in the heat races, yet last night she set a very, very fast time in the practice session.
Well, here they come, the lucky last of the night in the National Junior Sedan title. We'll be back tomorrow for the final round of heats. Let's see what unfolds here. Drew Flatty, left hand down, straight to the bottom and rockets to the lead. Look at this, 4 wide. For 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, they're banging bumpers and fenders down the back chute. Bazan rockets in the 198 on the bottom, up into position 4 or 5. This is a terrific battle in the final heat for night 1 of the national title. Look at this. For 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th, they're right across the racetrack. But Flatty is gone. He's got a big lead. And this is terrific stuff in Heat 15.
And I was just watching Matthew Thompson, who started on pole. In the first lap, he went right back to about 7th place and hasn't been able to get out of there. He's certainly got some problem. Brooke Sutton also, who started on the front row, she's dropped back into 5th place now. But the race leader has bolted. That's Drew Flatman. Bryden Southwell's back there in 2nd place at the moment. As we head on down the back straightaway once more, we can see Darryl George back there in 4th place. The Brandon Bazan is making his way forward slowly. He's on the outside of Southwell, trying to get past him, and wasn't able to do that time, but he's got a little bit of time up his sleeve as Matthew Thompson has gone infield, Al.
He has indeed. Matthew Thompson has headed infield, so rotten luck for the driver of car number 15. He's only going to be credited with 10th place finishing points here in Heat 15 of the SSA National Junior Sedan title. But Drew Flatman looking to become the first interstate driver to win a heat race in the South Australia 112. He made a great start and he leads after 4 completed laps. Braden Buzan from the back of the bus from P10. He's now challenging Bryden Southwell for the runner-up position. The 63 car shuts the door on the entrance to turn number 3. Southwell trying to pry the door open. Darryl George sits in 4th from Brooke Sutton and Joshua Hearn. It's been a great battle between all of those drivers in this heat race with 3 to run. Further back to Tyler Steele. Mitchell Delaport and Olivia Smith rounds about in the Riverside Mechanical entry. There's Buzan again looking to the outside of Southwell. He's trying to use that outside pass to effect. He looks very high, wide and handsome on the exit of turn 4, and he's got the job done straight around the outside in the 198 car as Southwell tries to fight back.
Terrific stuff here in the final heat race of the night. Bazan on the outside of Southwell. That was impressive. And now gets to stretch his legs and try to throw down a good lap time. Flatman just did a 21.5. That's quicker than the WA champ in the last heat race. The white flag is out. Bazan's just done 21.419. That's the 2nd quickest lap tonight. Drew Flatman comes out of turn 4 for the final time, and the South Aussie will get the win. Bazan will be home in 2nd, Southwell home in 3rd. Darryl George 4th, Sutton, good job to finish 5th. Josh Ahern, Tyler Steele, Delaport, and the next one across the line will be Olivia Smith, and Matthew Thompson didn't go the distance from South Australia. How about some noise for Drew Flatman? Well, here he is, Drew Flatman. Congratulations, mate. A winner on national title night. Well done.
Cheers, mate. I can't believe it. Look, I'd like to thank Dad for changing tyres all night, trying to get the right setup. I think this is the one. Anyway, I'd like to thank my sponsors, National Collie, Flat Mechanical, MA Motorsports, Mick Dan, Pole Position, and thanks to the family for taking my car over and then waiting at Seduna for a whole week to get the car over.
Good on you, mate. Congratulations. We'll get a photo with the board there. Blake Jones doing a terrific job as the water truck comes out. As we set the track for our features tonight, it's been absolutely fantastic. We're going to go and do some